You might want to take the heavier stuff first, so like courgettes. We've got one down here. That could be, that's like the minimum.
It's better to do it by hand, no?
Yeah, it could probably break off if you give it a little twist. And courgettes, the more you pick them, the more they'll grow. So if you want more courgettes, you pick them more. If you want them to slow down, you just leave them on the vine if you have too many, but you can never have too many.
But they are better if you pick them quickly, otherwise it becomes too big.
Exactly. These are still too little, too young. Right now. These are the pepper plants. There's a few growing here. These two are doing really well. So they love the sun.
Are they red peppers?
Well, they
Green,
look like
maybe.
they're going to be green.
Green pepper.
But these other ones might be a different color.
But maybe they turn red after, I think, no?
Yeah, it could be.
I think so.
I'm not sure which color you guys planted.
I think red.
Okay, cool. Like this one's getting too much shade with the...
It doesn't go as
It's not growing as much, but they love sun, and you don't have to water them every day. They like when I didn't water them, they sprouted more peppers. So sometimes there's some plants that like to be strained, and that's peppers, tomatoes.
And courgette you need every day. Courgette like water.
Yeah, courgettes like water. Eggplants and cucumbers love water. Lettuce loves water. The herbs love water. This is arugula. It's gone to flower, so you're getting less and less. So when I first came, there were these really big leaves, and when they get that big, they get really peppery.
Yeah.
So you want to pick them when they're small.
You can't use it anymore,
Yeah, you can. I found that the tortoises will eat the flowers, or we can eat them too in salads.
I'll taste one now then.
Yeah, they're edible.
But I love the leaf.
Taste that, Daisy. Taste that.
In order to keep the lettuce to grow, you have to take these flowers off, and that'll keep them growing.
Oh, okay.
But right now, since it's already gone to flower, it's going to grow less than when you first had them. Yeah.
A question about the salads.
Okay.
As we have 60 salads the same day, should we start going for salads when they're that size or not yet? Not quite yet.
Yeah, so I'll show you. These ones are doing really well. Look at, we already got an eggplant coming here. And this is the box that was doing really badly. So what I did was I added the good soil on top and then gave it some new plants. So plants like to grow together. Different germination going on. So the eggplants with the cucumbers are doing really well, and the eggplants with the lettuce and basil.
And this is basil, huh?
We're not, that's the organic basil.
But it's very different than the other one. It's another brand.
Yeah.
The other one is organic also,
type,
but...
So,
and this is one of the mystery plants.
These lettuces can be picked quicker than those ones, obviously, because they're going quicker.
Yeah, those ones over there we're already producing.
Yeah.
So those ones grew a bit faster, but these ones are now growing better because of the soil and the other plants. So these lettuces can be picked. They're still young, but you can use them in salads.
Yeah.
Also, the tortoises will eat the clovers.
Down by your feet too.
Ah, they like those. Okay.
Yeah, I tried it with them, and they'll eat the clover tops.
The tortoise like those.
Yeah, good, because they're a real pain.
So you can start with some of these.
They're a real pain, these clover tops, because the roots go so low,
Yeah.
and they come back again. And luckily, the straw is helping, isn't it? But the next person who's coming, she needs to know to weed these all the time.
The clovers are annoying, but they're not so bad because it does mean that you have a healthy garden, you know.
Why?
And they are in the soil.
Yeah.
So.
There's rather a lot of them.
Yeah,
it's not so bad.
Okay, good.
And you can feed the tortoises with them.
You can plant a new one.
It's grown. See?
Ah oui, c'est toi qui ramasses.
Look at this cucumber, Lola. It's stressed. There's two more.
I don't know how much you like pickles, but when they're small,
Taste Daisy,
if you're
fresh
getting
cucumber.
too many cucumbers and you have this herb box, this
Do
is
you want to taste the fresh
important.
cucumber, Lola? Oh, thank you, Daddy.
These herbs love water. So sage loves being watered. Coriander, parsley loves water. The mint, yeah, you don't need to water mint very much. It's like a weed. The less you water it, the more it'll grow.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard exactly opposite. Tom told me exactly opposite.
Yeah, actually, I stopped watering it for a couple of days, and we got much more.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, and sometimes it's different for different gardens. So some people just, if you try a few different things, like if something's not working, and you're watering it every day.
Is that, for example, in the book?
Yeah.
Don't water the mint too much. That's fantastic.
Coriander is very important.
Coriander as well.
To pick it often, otherwise it'll start flowering, and that means that it's done. It won't grow anymore.
Marjorie, take some fresh cucumber.
So
She give us a course.
if you find any flowering on the herbs, like
Any flowering, take
Yeah.
the flowers off.
the flowers on like the
What about this flower here?
no, you want to keep those flowers. Flowers on
Proper plants.
on herbs.
Yeah.
You don't want, and salad.
Yeah.
So basil especially, basil will go quickly to flower,
Yeah.
and that's why you need to harvest it often.
Like
So if you have
Marjorie,
too
look
much
at melon.
basil, you can make pesto out of it. But if you see flowers on basil, you want to pick it right away.
Okay.
I think this melon actually.
That's Linda's
Yeah, I
melon.
think it's-
There's more coming over there.
Yeah.
Keep right by your hand.
Mm-hmm.
But, more,
And melon's the same. The more you harvest, the more you'll
but
get.
melons want water, don't they?
Yes, they want water.
Melons, cucumbers,
Aubergine.
aubergine and courgettes all need water.
Yes.
And tomatoes and peppers. And
Tomatoes, peppers, and artichoke don't like water.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never really grown artichoke, but I found
Yeah.
I stopped watering this guy, and
He's doing
he's
much
doing much better.
Yeah, that's right. They shouldn't really be in the same container as a watering plant, should they? Tell me, what about beetroot? Do they like water?
They do. They love water.
Oh,
and,
look at that.
you know, usually they don't. They like shade, right? They usually like shade, and they usually like cold weather. But these are in the sun, and they're doing really well.
Yeah.
And some of these that are in the shade aren't doing too
If
well.
you see a leaf like that, which is a bit, ropey, do you
That's
leave
okay,
it?
but
You
if
just
it's
leave it?
like really gross, like this one I took off
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
was like really dying.
And it's yellow, it's okay.
But no, because it's shading in the sun, isn't it? Even if it's yellow.
Yeah, trimming.
Yes, we can
Yeah,
cut
you
off.
can cut that off.
Attends.
Trimming is good for the plant, especially if it's getting too much for the garden. But you want to keep leaves because it helps.
Marjorie, beetroot.
Yeah, so the beetroot is important to maintain if you want big roots. So
You want
every
big beetroots, you take the leaves off.
so every 3 inches. So like these are ready. You can pick these and put them in salads.
Okay. Okay,
and-
mustn't be too big.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Because the beetroot, it needs to grow. Otherwise it doesn't grow.
yeah, because if it'll reach 6 inches, the leaves, and then it'll stop growing. It's kind of like its threshold.
So a
So
little daily trim.
yeah, and that gives them more leaves too. So when you have about, see, like this plant has 6 leaves, and if we take these off, it'll grow some more. They're about 3 inches. When they're about this tall, you can clip them off.
Put that one over. Put that one
And
off.
maybe this one. So I planted them about 2 weeks ago, and you can give them about 2 more weeks to grow.
You've got to keep the leaves. They eat the leaves, Lola.
So usually it's like altogether 1.5 months or?
Yeah, about a month. Yeah,
At what point do you know that you're ready to pull the beetroot out?
yeah. So you want to keep trimming them for about 6. I'd say about for 6 weeks,
Right.
and then from 6 to 10 weeks, you let the stalks grow, and then you can pick them when they're 6 to 10 inches.
Oh right. So you get 6. So for 6 weeks you keep clipping the leaves.
Yes.
Then
and
you stop clipping the leaves.
and
then
then-
the stalks grow, and then you can start picking the beetroot.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good. Got that
And then
down
it's
some of
kind of an experiment too. So you'll pick your first one and you'll decide, okay, I think maybe the rest need another couple weeks.
They're a
Or,
little longer in the oven.
yeah. So tomatoes next year, I think maybe they would be best in the more sunny ones.
Yes.
They love sun.
Yeah. They're not getting enough right here.
And I mean they're doing pretty well.
Yeah. But they would do better.
But they'll get more. You'll get more tomatoes in the sun. So these are already pick, I think. Well, this one
Let's
is.
taste one. Shall we
These
now?
are black ones. Yeah.
Let's taste this tomato.
Those black ones are ready. The red ones. I just noticed this guy's not doing so well. He looks sick, actually.
Is that
That
because of
happens.
the vine?
Maybe. You can grow a lot of basil underneath your tomato plants.
The strawberries are not doing that well, are they?
And
Is that a light problem?
yes, they love sun.
Yeah.
So they either need full sun, but if they get partial shade, they need like 6 to 8 hours of sunlight.
Right.
So they're not getting enough sunlight.
Right. So basically, you've got the strawberry patch in the wrong place.
Yeah. The thing is strawberries you don't need to uproot and replant. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You can either keep this one, or in the winter time you can try to transplant it into another box.
We'll have to do that, won't we? So tell me, this is box number 1. Okay. Which is the most? Which are the sunniest boxes? Which has been disappointing. I can see one juicy one over there now, but over
So
there.
beetroot they can be on the
Right, you
I tried to grow some kale in here,
Yeah.
so it's maybe growing.
with kale, they say is for France. It's north of the Loire
Yeah.
Valley, so it needs a frost or two.
I just tried
That's
it.
any
Yeah.
tomato.
So these eggplants are going to start coming like crazy in
Yeah.
not too long.
Right.
Give me this, Daisy, here. Eggplants.
We picked this one.
You picked an eggplant?
Yeah, for
Lawrence.
Lawrence, and that one just grew overnight.
Oh, a night.
Yeah.
What wasn't there yesterday?
No.
Did you hear that, Daisy? That wasn't
amazing.
there yesterday.
So
That wasn't there at all yesterday.
yeah. So when one is picked, then the others will start growing. So this one might be a little bit too small, but
You don't need them much bigger than that, do you?
no. Oh, they. What else? What else?
How to plant a lettuce once you pick up one?
You can keep them in here, but they're
Okay.
not going to grow as big. So you could transplant them. Try it out.
Because when I pick, yeah, it's here.
Okay, and I'll get some soil. Okay, so we want to get it about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches deep. Nice little hole there. And the soil is nice and moist in there. Okay. So you want to be careful not to,
To go all around.
yeah, you want to be careful
Sorry.
not to cut the roots, but
Okay.
you want to get a nice leverage in there and gently. And we've got some good soil. And when you transplant a new plant, you want to give it some of the good soil on top, and you want to immediately water it. Push it in, and sometimes I like to sing to them.